Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we'll be doing a little bit of a late night Target update to kind of give you guys some quick rundowns, as well as some other little various gaming news going on, especially in regards to the PlayStation, Xbox Series X, as well as also some other little cool stuff coming out for the PlayStation Games 2 on top of that, and PlayStation Plus reminders. So first and foremost, we'll start off with the restock news, and then secondary, go into some other little various gaming news going on throughout today. So hope you guys are all on the lookout for that, and as well, I just appreciate you guys all so much for stopping on by. As well, if you guys may have seen on the previous video, make sure you guys go check out the brand new tweet down below, for this is a brand new giveaway. It's actually a little bit updated from yesterday, so if you guys had a chance to go and check those on out, they'll be linked down below in the description and also in the comments down below. As well, also make sure you guys are checking out the Twitch stream, make sure you guys are subscribed to the YouTube channel too as well, all that for the PS5 giveaway, good stuff, and of course the Webull and Coinbase down below and Amazon links as well. So let's go and dive into an actual proper video itself. So first and foremost, I want to give you guys a quick little update when it comes to Target. Although I do want to be honest, we haven't really seen any more major news. So, as you guys have had a chance to go and see, I was watching, I reached out to a few different contacts and all that good stuff when it comes to PlayStation, Xbox, restocks. And as of literally the past 2 days, I still have not had any confirmations of more stock arriving or anything else kind of going and prepping up for a drop. But I do want to make a note on this. That does not mean a drop will not be happening tomorrow or throughout the next few days. I'm just letting you guys know there has not been any more significant movement, updates, or changes ever since before. But I do want to remind you guys though, because although that kind of seems maybe bleak, the part two of this is, guess what? A lot of stores are still sitting on stock throughout the past, like I'd say like 8 or 9 days. So that is kind of still bump up the likelihood of a restock happening throughout these next few days, especially. So I'm gonna give you guys the heads up on that one. We will see some stores that already do that. This is physically already there. So it's not like I said, it's not like 100% gonna be guaranteed to go tomorrow or anything of the sort, but we do at least have confirmation that some stores are sitting on 10 stocks and on 15 stocks. Some of the bigger, more high traffic area stocks are sitting on, a nice 30, 40, etc., etc. But as I mentioned, we have not had any more major stock movement that at least I've had a chance to see from all my contacts these past few days. So we're kind of still sitting in the same exact boat as we've been throughout these past few days in general, where when it comes to Target, the potential's there. We don't necessarily fully know, because as you guys have probably been seeing, a lot of these retailers have been acting very weird, like very long, like month-long spaces. We've seen a lot of other locations as well that just don't really have stock. We're also seeing some locations, like even for Best Buy, that's kind of doing awkward walk-ins, but not really, but they kind of are. It's like weird because the stock's very small. I don't know. I'm sure you guys have probably been kind of picking up the notes of like the whole restock market has been a little bit more on the weirder side, but I just want to go give you guys the heads up on it. As I mentioned, stores do have stock, so there is a chance. We usually do see Targets, as I'm sure you guys know. Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are their usual money days, where they like to go and do their restocks at the 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. range. And if you guys are waking up or just casually up in the morning, always just go and casually check and see if the website does go and update at all, because they usually will update the listing on the website for, say, the PS5 disc, digital, or Xbox stocks all around. So just be on the lookout for that tomorrow if you guys want to. Like I said, I'm on the 50-50, especially throughout the past week. We were watching pretty closely, although the fact that I haven't really seen any more major movements and updates from my contacts is a little bit on the middle side. But as I mentioned, we do know stock is there. Stock has arrived. Some stores are sitting on stock. So it's kind of like, it's up in the air. We'll keep you guys in the loop. I just want to give you guys more update because some people were asking about it in the first place. So, like I said, not looking crazy, but also there's always that chance. I know it's kind of like a teeter-totter answer itself. I'm just trying to give you guys all the up-to-date information of what we've gotten from Target employees. Well, we're not Target itself. If it was, I'd make sure every single one of you guys had a chance to get your consoles, but just keeping you guys up to date the best we can. Not the best news, but not, at least a somewhat, sometimes no news is news, I guess, if you guys know what I mean. As well, also be on the lookout, too, always for the Xbox Series X is up in stores for the occasional walk-ins, and we also have been seeing very small batches of stock for the PS5 Digitals, more so on that side, arriving too on top of this stuff throughout the past week and a half or so. So although those are always very small, they do sometimes drop in tandem with the drops. Nothing crazy. It seems like a very basic time. We're just trying our best to keep you guys in the loop the best we can. So like I said, if you guys are going to be around, maybe awake, I'd always kind of say for these Target drops, because we're still kind of waiting for it, unless there's like a 1 zillion% chance. If you guys are awake, say you're Central or East Coast, going to school, already up for work, just kind of casually awake, can't sleep, whatever it is, I'd maybe say be on the lookout for it. If you guys are in California, realistically, there are usually better restocks out there, mainly because it's at like 3, 4 in the morning. So you can just kind of play it by ear. You guys have to make your own best judgment for that one. Now, at least for that, for all the Target stuff too, and also for giveaway talk, once again, a reminder, make sure you guys go and enter. We do actually have some very kind of quick PlayStation news I want to wind down the night. Nothing super crazy, but cool enough to kind of let you guys know / remind you guys on. First and foremost, we kind of mentioned this before, but there actually is the PlayStation Plus, PS4, and PS5 games are now available. We kind of covered this as of yesterday, but as of now, since today is literally March 1st, duh, we are now in March PS Plus games. So for this one, in case you guys are curious, there's actually quite a few little various games mixed on in. Ghost Runner for the PS5, all around looked like a really cool game, kind of worth picking on up. Ghost of Tsushima Legends, although I think there might be a big warning with that one. I do want to give you guys, if you guys, I might make a proper video on that tomorrow, but I have been hearing some talks on Twitter and other various forums that you may not actually want to go get the Ghost of Tsushima Legends. I'll give you guys a better video for that maybe tomorrow as a quick reminder. We also do have the Ark Survival Evolved, which I do highly recommend. It's just a fun game to play with friends. And it's kind of a good reason for PS Plus in the first place. I mean, if you could all get it for free and play a multiplayer game for free, why not? And of course, Team Sonic Racing. So if you guys do want to go check out any of those games, feel free to, if you guys have your PS Plus subscriptions. And don't forget, GTA Online will be out on the March 15th for Plus subscribers. So a little bit of a reminder / update for that one, as you guys all fully know. A little bit of quick mention over here that basically George R.R. Martin is actually very, very happy, funny enough, the good old Game of Thrones man himself, with the Elden Ring release. Where actually today he actually made a brand new blog post basically saying it's one of the best reviewed games in modern history. We're basically music to his ears, although he probably should ignore all the Steam reviews, which are still kind of getting somewhat blasted because there's a lot of optimization issues going on with that. But basically for him, he's super hyped up for it, said it was super good, and he's also pretty hyped up for a DLC too as well. So he's basically saying in there as well, a lot more to on top of that as well. And also a lot of folks, funny enough, are kind of just waiting for him to go finish up the Game of Thrones and other various works he's been working on. And I think also a lot of people are also upset because obviously he's like, hey, let's do a DLC. And then everyone's like, well, why not, finish up what you wanted to go finish up forever ago. I mean, so there's been a little bit of stuff on that, but it's got a nice blog post. He's got a lot of credit out here to Miyazaki and everyone else too as well, which is very cool. Also, it's got really quick news. If you guys want to go check out the visual novel for free for the prequel of Ghostwire Tokyo, you guys can go check that out today for the PS4 and PS5. I'm actually pretty hyped up for this game. It does look pretty good and pretty solid, so I personally can't wait to go play it up on my Twitch stream for sure. So all around the arts that look kind of cool. Maybe it's just like a little visual novel, trying their best to go and showcase up the game and like kind of the vibes, all that type of stuff, which I could totally get, could totally understand. So at least in my mind, kind of a nice little thumbs up. I think it seems kind of nifty and kind of cool. And last but not least, we actually have a pretty cool market analysis in regards to console and console growth. So data analytics firm further expects another $1 billion growth as rise of subscriptions offset box sales decline. So basically it's kind of more on the push of Xbox Game Pass and PS Plus and all the consoles in general. So basically a report estimate that 2021 console spending reached $60 billion, forecasted over $61 billion for 2022. So kind of cool on that. Doing a pretty nice, just good numbers, just all on good numbers. Box games also spend dropped below 30% market share for the first time, but also intriguing on the counteractions that services, so think like Xbox Game Pass and other stuff, has actually also increased too as well. Sony accounts for 46% of all money spent on console games, hardware, and sales, which, if you really think about it, because you also have to factor in, say, like maybe the Steam Deck, Nintendo Switch, that's some insane numbers put on over here. So it's very cool to go and see. So basically things like Xbox Game Pass are definitely increasing their share in terms of their subscription-based service on their month-over-month, which is, I think, the end goal. We've been saying this and covering this for like a year. They want people on Xbox Game Pass. They want people paying every month. They want like the PC. They want the Xbox. They want the Windows market. They want people on their phone market, because they just want to go and have Xbox Game Pass. So they should have a really big improvement off of this one too. So basically it's going to keep on probably growing based on what experts have the chance to go and say. And as well, funny enough, a lot of total software spending actually dropped below 30% too as well, which is kind of intriguing too. Box game sales are sustained somewhat, mainly though from the Nintendo Switch, where it does kind of seem like the Nintendo Switch is more so focused on like the idea of, getting box games, maybe for kids, maybe surprising them for Christmas, birthdays, etc., etc. So it's actually been pretty consistent, but everything else has actually been kind of going down, where a lot more folks are more on the digital side, which kind of makes sense. Like a lot of folks out there basically are like, hey, I'd rather just go buy it digitally and get it just instantaneously if I have a chance to as well. So Sony basically is still a huge market leader and doing very well, accounting for 46% of all revenue, while also Nintendo sure did go and drop and Microsoft's did raise. But I think that's kind of just a big point of just more so the consoles are like $500. You get the brand new accessories, brand new games, $70 games, and all that put together. So all around kind of cool stuff for gaming, where it kind of seems like everything's still pretty much at the same pace it does kind of seem like Nintendo may want to go bump out maybe a brand new Switch Pro sometime in the near future, so we'll go and see some stuff on that. But I just want to say I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. Once again, reminder to enter in the brand new giveaway down below, as well. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. Make sure you guys are following the Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Make sure you guys check out the Weeble and Coinbase. If there's any good drops, good luck tomorrow. Although, once again, we'll have to see throughout the next few days and see how it plays on out. Love you guys all so much, and I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. And thank you guys for chilling. We'll see more videos tomorrow.